We
Are we on?
running.
We on.
Hey,
What's
man.
going on, everybody?
What's
Back to
up?
Wi-Fi
No.
Talks. Back on Wi-Fi Talks. The consistency goes
We
crazy.
going,
Number
bro.
4.
Hey,
Number
hey,
what?
We got Miss
Hey.
Callie Alley 2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks.
2 weeks in a
Two
row.
times.
Let's
Hey,
go.
let's go.
What's up?
Back to back,
times.
no Aubreys. You
Not
know
the
what I'm saying?
back-to-back.
Not
Not
my
the
man.
back-to-back.
Not the
Man.
certified lover boys.
Not the back-to-back.
We going crazy, man. We going crazy, man. Go ahead and plug in with our socials real quick
Man,
so
if
they know
y'all
exactly what
are
we're doing.
loving this value, action-packed consistency, follow us on Wi-Fi Talks at YouTube and Instagram. And on our Instagram is Supreme Ecom. So go ahead and give us a follow to
Yes,
keep
sir.
up
Yes,
to date
sir.
with
Follow
that.
that.
Yes, sir.
And mentioning about Supreme Ecom, it's a brand new month. We are in the month of November. That means we are opening up 10 new spots. So these 10 new spots, you can win almost a $3,000 cash prize with this. A $3,000 cash
3K.
prize.
3K.
On top of that, making money with dropshipping, taking
Online,
action
bro.
in Q4.
You're rich.
And with this mentorship, getting 24/7 customer service and getting the blueprint for free and getting all of the guidance that you see right here. Hey, 10 new spots. All you guys have to do is DM me the word case study or go to www.supremeecommentorship.com and you guys can apply there. But we have a crazy guest this week, man.
And who might that
Going
be?
crazy, man.
Who might that be?
Who that?
Who we
Should
got?
go
Who we
ahead
got?
and do it? Should we do it? It's your
Drop
boy,
it,
bro.
drop it,
It's your
drop
boy.
it.
You do
Yeah.
it.
My boy Quincy pulling up all the way
Yes,
from
sir.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
Yes,
My boy.
sir.
What's up, man?
All black like John Wick.
Not the Saint
Not that.
Laurent.
Yes,
Not the
sir.
Not-
Saint Laurent.
Not the off-white.
Ooh.
Before we even get into it, man, the jeans, the pants, go. Hey,
I ain't seen those yet. Hold on.
I haven't seen those.
I ain't seen those.
You talking about these uncommon jeans?
Hey,
I got
Oh,
on here?
no.
Yes, sir.
They're a little different.
Hey,
I
I
mean,
mean, can I
different.
get them right now or I gotta wait?
They're dropping in 2 weeks actually.
Oh,
I'm glad you asked that. 2 weeks.
Okay.
All
Man,
platforms.
I'm copping.
Get
I'm
that.
copping.
Man, well, if you guys want to be able to check out our video every week, we have special guests and special prizes for you. So we are actually giving a free consulting call out this week. All you guys have to do is say Wi-Fi Talks and something you learned in the description below. Go ahead and follow all of our socials and go ahead and like and subscribe and smash this video, especially for the consistency and my boy coming out and visiting this week, man. I appreciate you.
Yes, sir. No doubt. Hey, man.
Appreciate you, man.
Yes,
really
sir.
appreciate y'all
Appreciate you
having me.
coming. Yes,
For
sir.
sure.
Bro, I got a question for you. I mean, I hate to start so heavy. You did play for the Patriots, if I recall. What's the craziest story you got with the Patriots?
Craziest story?
Craziest story. I want the details. I want absolutely everything. You got Tom
Details?
Brady. You got Tom Brady. You got Billy Belichick. You got everybody, bro. My boy
Yeah.
Billy.
Gang.
I mean, the craziest story would definitely have to be a Belichick story.
Oh, not
mean,
Billy.
God,
Yeah,
Billy.
it
Not
would have
young
to be-
Bill.
I can't go too much in detail, but he's a firm, strict guy. We can just say that.
Hey,
know what
you
I'm
trying
saying?
to tell me is that why the organization succeeds every single fucking year?
I would say
You
that.
think it's because of him a lot?
I
for
mean,
real?
it's definitely because of
Yeah.
him, but it's a standard. You know what I'm saying? Up there,
Yeah.
like you walk in there and you gotta.
You already feel that?
It's like you feel like you got a
for
suit and
real?
tie. You
Hell
really you got
yeah.
on sweats, but
It's
it's
business,
it's
man.
business.
It's
It's all
business.
business. I mean, it's fun in the locker room, of course. That's what
Hell
comes
yeah.
with the
That's
locker
what's
room,
up.
but it's all about winning games there.
Hell
So,
yeah. Hey, more or less than just the Patriots, the owner and founder of Uncommon Clothing.
Yes, sir.
Man, it's been going
That is
crazy.
me.
Hey, I've been peeping this on Instagram. Like, I had to hit him up. I'm like, hey, bro, you might have to hook me up. Like,
Right.
this
For sure.
shit going crazy,
For
man.
sure, and
Like,
I-
this dude's.
I actually brought y'all gifts too, by the way.
Not
Hey.
the
Music
gift.
to my
Hey,
ear.
Not
Hey,
the
I
gifts.
couldn't pull up without the gifts. Come on.
Can't
Man,
do
I
that.
I got all y'all a
Goodness.
hoodie.
Tryna
and a
see
hat.
Showing
what that
love,
is.
bro.
Uncommon,
Hey,
for
when we
sure.
get done with this, we take
For
this
sure.
picture. We
We
gotta
got-
rock
gotta
it.
rock
Gotta
that.
rock it.
Hey,
Yeah, we got to rep
Gotta
that.
throw it on.
That shit
Man.
hard,
Damn.
bro.
Hey, go. Is this like a fall fit? Are you guys focusing on like summer right now, or what are you kind of doing with it?
Man, so like with the clothing brand, the clothing business, you gotta really plan ahead. So
Yeah.
I'm already making next winter.
Let's go.
And,
Not the
you know,
preparation.
I'm a startup brand, so I haven't been up to date. Like I'm still kind of finishing up on fall stuff, but with the clothing thing, you kind of got to be a year ahead.
Hell
So
yeah.
That's
yeah,
what
I'm
you
already.
said, a
I got some
year.
summer stuff cooking right now. Some I can't say too
Hey,
much.
no,
hey,
no, too
hey,
much.
don't
I'm
give
gonna
him too
I'm gonna
much.
give y'all some. I'm definitely making some shorts, of course, some nylon shorts.
I'll take it.
Bowling shirt,
Hell
Hawaiian
yeah.
shirt. Yeah, it's going up. It's going up. We're building over here.
Okay.
You know what
The-
I'm
not
saying?
the brand way. The brand
The
way.
brand way.
Hey, no, the uncommon way.
The
Hey,
uncommon
I like it.
way.
I like
It's
it.
Hold
crazy
on,
because
is
I've
this-
been seeing you building this like literally. Like I met dude like maybe a year ago, and just the designs you've been coming out with and the things you've been doing, like it's been getting a lot of impact for real. Like a lot of people are starting to see it. So the fact that you're doing that, bro, congrats. Like you're going crazy.
Yeah, man, no doubt. It's something that I'm passionate about. So it's easy to kind of wake up and put those hours in and try to really build this brand.
You think that
'Cause
makes it easier? Is being passionate about it to wake up every day and do it?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if you're doing anything you love, it's not work. You know, like with the brand, I'm legit 8 hours, 6 hours a day. I'm 2 a.m. I'm on my laptop. Like it's a lot of work. So when you really love something, it's easy to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's cool.
Was the whole process like, was it always easy for you, or did you ever have to? Because like you always hear, like there's always like that crazy story when you first start a brand. Like, was it always smooth sailing? Did you have to go through adversity? Like,
my boy.
To this point, it still has. It's not smooth sailing. Like it's a lot of work. I mean, it is, and I knew that coming in. Probably not as much as what it is, because like I'm legit every day, like Sunday through Sunday. Yeah,
hell
so
yeah.
It's a lot of work for sure, but I mean, like I said, I love to do it. So
you think like, because I remember us like talking about it a little bit. Like you've had to overcome a lot of shit just for your brand. Like even just getting it out there, finding models, photographers, getting everything out there, doing events. You did an event, right?
I did.
How did that go?
It was dope, man. It was a great turnout. It was free. Open bar.
Not the open bar.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
I
would
would
We'll take it to that.
Yeah, it was like my official launch though, so I wanted to really do it big and do something in my city. I've never done nothing here. Never really had an event. So
you said this your city, so you from Dallas, huh?
Yeah, I'm from the Triple D.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
That's
Yes,
what's
sir.
up.
No doubt.
You from Dallas, or you like from Plano or all the like the other areas around? Are you from the D?
I mean, I went to Cedar Hill High School,
you went
which
to
is
Cedar Hill?
10, 15 outside of Dallas. So yeah, I'm from Dallas.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
no
see.
doubt.
That boy was balling in high school, and if you went to Cedar Hill, I know about y'all, bro.
Yeah, you know the Cedar
Y'all
Hill.
got like
them
4A,
ballers.
5A out here, or whatever. Y'all got that out here? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
So what was
we
that?
Was
Was that
5A
5A?
at the time,
It's
but
6A
now
now.
it's 6A
It's
now.
6A.
Yeah.
Was it 6A when you graduated or no?
No. There wasn't a 6A.
Oh,
So
so
5A
it was just 5A was the top
5A was
dog.
the highest.
Yeah,
Yeah, I actually went to
see.
state my senior year.
Woo,
so,
not the state.
played with
The
a lot
dub or
of
no?
ballers.
The dub or
we
no?
Didn't get the dub.
Who'd y'all play?
We played Katy.
Oh, in Houston?
I always hear about them.
I never heard of
They
them.
be
Cowboy
straight.
Stadium
They
was
be
a-
straight.
yeah,
Is
they
that like
were
the
good.
best, like one of the best high schools or something?
At the moment, nah, but they were really good at the time.
Yeah.
Like they had definitely a couple state championships
Yeah,
You know what I'm
They be
saying?
having that, bro. They
Yeah.
be having that.
for sure.
So I guess I want to know, like, with starting up your brand, did you have anyone like hating on you, family, friends, like, and how did you work through that? Like, people not really understanding why you're coming forth with this brand and what you're trying to do.
Yeah. As far as hating, I mean, like my whole life I've been a football player, right? So, you know, when I come out and show people that I'm doing other things, of course, people immediately
Right.
stick to football.
Right.
You know, that's kind of always on people's mind. Like football is all you need to do, but
More
that
than an athlete.
came more than an athlete, exactly. I mean, I really started the brand because of football, for being honest. Like I've been through a lot, like since I got to the league, like with injuries and, you know, not being able to play, this and that, whatever the situation may be. So, you know, I kind of took a lot of that hurt and kind of put it in my brand. It was easy to like sit there and mope, but I had to kind of get up and what else can I do? You know,
So like
I'm
one
more
of the
than- I'm
first
more than
times you got that idea though, was it when you came? Like, did you get the idea on a level playing field with your mind, or were you injured at that time? Like, was it like the drive that made you start, or were you kind of already just like had the idea from the get?
The idea was way like college,
Yeah.
but it was always play football, clothing brand after.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then it turned into, you know, being away from the game, like, you know, being in your mind, like, why not start it now? You know, I got this time, I'm hurt. So I was like, let's start it now. You know, I'm still putting everything I have in football, but as well, whatever time I have left, of course, goes to the brand. So,
Ain't wasting no time.
nah, I'm
Ain't
trying to
wasting
get it.
no time.
trying to get it,
Hey,
man.
love to see
Feel
it,
that.
bro.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
bruh, not only did you play in the NFL, but you decided to start your own clothing brand. But why a clothing brand, though? What made you attracted to clothing?
The
drip.
The drip
the,
way.
the sauce, like, simple.
Right.
But not, like, honestly, I had to kind of just look in the mirror and see, like, what do I like? What am I passionate
Right.
about? And, like, I was legit writing on paper, like, what do I like? Like, you know, when I was out of football, like, what could be next? What else can I do? Like, football lasts for so long and, you know, you have the rest of your life to live. So it started out like that, and I wrote down a list, and I'm like, literally all I'm writing is clothes, shoes,
Okay.
like, you know what I'm saying, outfits,
Yeah.
like photography. So it's like all that stuff kind of tied in to the clothing brand. It just made sense. You know what I'm saying?
How long have you had the brand?
We launched in the last day of February, so it's fairly new. And a lot of the time, like partly I was in training camp or like I'm in OTA, so there was a lot of times where I kind of had to put my brand on pause, because it is what it is. Like football comes first, that's first. So it was put to the side, and in the point I'm at right now, like I got hurt, I got cut, so I mean I'm home right now. I'm injured. I'm rehabbing, trying to recover to hopefully come back and play this year. But in the meantime, like I get up in the morning, I work out, I do recovery, and then clothing brand.
You feel like
Rest
that's
of the
a
day.
huge thing for you, is that like instead of you using this time as like a negative thing and impacting it with your life and like pursuing, manifesting your brand and everything you're doing, do you think that's like something you could tell somebody like, bro, at your lowest, like you still gotta be grinding in other areas? Like, do you think that was a huge reason why you started succeeding with this?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's easy to fail or something goes wrong and you kind of just sit there and not know what's next or harp on what already happened. But to be honest, it's helped me cope with not being able to play ball. Like, I mean, my whole life is ball. I mean, that was a dream come true to get there. So not having it hurt, of course, early on, but now it's like I have both. You know what I'm saying? I can dibble dabble with both.
Oh yeah.
He stay ready. He's staying ready.
Look
man.
at him.
Bro, I got a question. So say like, I don't know, say I got the itch one day, right? I wanted to have a clothing brand. Okay. What would you tell somebody? So say I wanted to start, right? What was like, walk me through like some of those first steps that you did. You got the idea for your online brand. Like, did you go seek out like help, like mentor wise, or were you just like, nah, like I got it and you just went for it?
Nah, it's definitely something that you have to learn from someone else.
Okay.
You have to build connections. I mean, if you want to make a good product. Yeah. Because there's a lot of manufacturers, but not everybody's good. Not everybody has good quality, materials and all that. So, as far as what would I tell somebody trying to start a brand, I mean, I would just say be passionate about it, because it's not a joke. You know what I'm saying? It's not nothing that you can wake up and do it for an hour and think that it's going to be successful. So I would just say put your all into it. Be ready to put a lot of hours in, like anything else that's worth it. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's no difference.
So besides like just being passionate about it, like you've told me like before that one of your biggest areas and the biggest things you pride yourself on is the quality of your work, like the quality of the material. So like, is that still the most important thing besides like just like waking up and doing it every day? Is that still the most important thing to you, or is there something else now?
It's definitely up there. But I've been looking at everything that can build my brand and make it better all around. But quality was always first. I want people to get a product and say like, damn, like what is this? Like, dang, this is heavy. Like, cause like I said, like I've been into clothes and fashion my whole life. So, I had those moments where I bought some clothes and you feel good. It feels good to buy clothes. And I kind of got that feeling, and I want to give that feeling. I want people to buy my clothes and really, really like it, really, really be happy about what they receive from me.
So you had like that pop-up shop, right? Like you had your first launch where everyone came and they saw your items physically. But give us like a better understanding. Like, are you doing anything online at all with this?
Oh yeah, so it's all online. It's all e-commerce.
Okay.
That pop-up shop was actually the only time I've sold outside of.
So
online.
Majority of your sales are online.
Like all of them.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, of course you have the homeboys who's like, hey, let me cash app.
Let me get a shirt.
Hey, let me cash app you real quick. Yeah. But for the most part, it's all online.
So run us through like how that even came, because like, did you have experience before like about building websites and trying to do all this? Like, run us through even how you got to that position of even making an online brand.
I mean, the crazy thing is I actually built my first website like by myself. And it took 3 months, but I just was so like, I was going to do it, so I did some research. I have another friend as well who has a clothing brand who we kind of feed off each other. We learn from each other. Whatever he learns, he kind of tells me and vice versa. So, yeah.
That's what's up.
But one thing I like that you said that you wanted to do something, right? And so you like did research, right? You put that action forth. I think a lot of times I'm just like thinking back, I don't know, maybe even you guys as well too, but like when I was younger, think about like things like I wanted to do. And I wanted to do it, but I never did that action, right? And I think like the reason that you're in the position you are for football and for your clothing brand is because you took that action. Yeah. And like, I mean, I know that's one of the things that like you preach, right? Like, don't just preach it, don't just say it. Like, go do it, go do it.
I mean, the same person who says they're gonna do something, the same person saying they're not gonna do it, are both right. Like, they're both gonna do exactly what they say. Yeah. So like, basing off of what he said, like, do you think that was one of the biggest things for you? Is you just did everything you said you were gonna do? Like you just pulled up when you said you're gonna pull up. You did. You woke up every morning, did what you were gonna do. Like, how important is it just being consistent, like you said, and just doing what the hell you say you're gonna do?
I mean, like consistency, that word you just said, that's probably the biggest thing. You got to really get up and work. Like you gotta really want it, because I mean, everybody's chasing. Everybody has a clothing brand. Like everybody wants to play football. Like everybody wants to, you know what I'm saying? So you got to set yourself apart some way, and that's by literally starting, because somebody will think of something for 2 years without starting.
Just thinking about it, bro.
But you got to take that step, because that one step turns into two.
Man,
that two turns into three. So
I like that.
That's kind of what it was. Especially when you first want to start a brand. Oh my God! Like I'm on YouTube. The first. How do I start a clothing brand? I'm on YouTube. Like,
print on demand.
We've all been
print
there.
on demand.
We've all been there.
How to start dropshipping?
We've all been there.
Had no idea, but that one step turned into, oh, I learned this. Oh, let me research.
Now I got to
this.
dive deeper.
Right.
That led to the understanding. I might have to learn this too, or this, or all right. Now I got to build a fucking website.
Yeah, and it's crazy. Like to this day, I'm still like, oh, I got to do that too. Like, and I'm months in, so it's so much that go into it. How's
that feeling of being a CEO, being an owner of something, and you still are being a learner, and you're like, damn, I get to still learn this shit. I still got to go and get better at this. Like being the owner of something, you ain't like, there's no one above you. So like, what makes you so happy to continue to be a learner?
Man, just the process. The process is amazing. Like from where I was, so my brand launched in February, right? It took a year for me to launch. So 2018 is when this, because this was my rookie year. I was on, or second year, I was on injury reserve. So, I mean, I'm rehabbing the injury. I have all this time. I'm in my head. And, of course, I had the passion. So, that's kind of when I started. I lost the question.
That's when you, started basically, figuring out, that this was for you type shit. Like, that's when you started figuring out what your priorities were, what you wanted to do, and where you wanted to take this. Like, I feel like it really came down to the aspect of you being at your lowest and you just manifesting some crazy
dogging
shit.
It out, man.
And it's crazy, bro.
Dogging it out.
I was dead ass at my lowest when I I've never been as low. I was under $0. Like it's very difficult to be less than $0, type shit. And I was
not that difficult.
It's not that difficult.
I mean, bro, when you at your lowest, you start it's either fight or flight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
You get to that point, I'm gonna be a dog.
Yeah, you see who you really are.
Man.
Yeah.
What'd you do? What'd you do when you were in that position?
Bro, I was on some psycho shit, bro. I started writing down my goals and everything I needed to accomplish. I started stapling them and hammering them to the wall of my entire apartment complex. Mind y'all, bro, I moved out in May, so I paid at least $200 for holes in the walls. I'm dead ass literally hitting things because I was I have to be a dog. I got to figure this out right now. And the only person who's going to want to see me succeed is myself.
Yeah, bro.
Especially at your lowest. Because when you at your highest, everyone's man, Quincy, you doing good, bro. But they didn't see none of that when you were in the trenches alone. When you sitting there on the edge of your bed, damn, bro, I got to figure this out.
Kill or get killed, bro.
Kill or get killed.
You know the difference, though?
Eat or
You know
get
the difference what you just said? Is because you're trying to win for you.
Right.
You're not trying to win for nobody else. You're not trying to win
yourself,
for friends.
bro.
No, it's for you, right?
For
so
yourself.
it's at those times when you're like, oh, bro, it's game over. I got this because you want to do that for you, right? I think that's powerful. You just said that.
I didn't even know I said it.
Bro, that was crazy. That was some good stuff. Did you hear
I
that?
didn't even know I said it. You think that's what it came down to with you as well? Is you were damn, okay, I mean, I played sports my whole life. I got to this point, but now I got to figure out that one thing that's for me. Yeah. Is that what the main priority of all this was?
And it's crazy because I didn't feel like I had to figure something out. I mean, because football was gonna come back around. I was just hurt.
Yeah.
And people hurt every year. It's I'll come back next year. But it happened to me 2 years in a row. So that second time it happened, it's
that'd be the toughest one.
It wasn't as bad the first time.
Yeah. And it's I was undrafted, so it's you're on a thin
line. You on a thin line with that.
So I didn't know what the future was. I mean, I knew I'd probably hoped I'd probably get another opportunity. So, it was why not start something, while I still have this platform. I'm around a lot of people. I meet a lot of people.
I've been seeing your Instagram too. You got hella people reposting, showing your love, and you got your all types of people, bro. Males, females, big, small, all rocking your brand. With you getting the connections that you did, do you think that helped benefit the fact of like your brand and everything like that as well?
Yeah, of course. I think a lot of it's just, I mean, I'm really genuine about my brand. Like, I'm open about it. Yeah, and I try to keep people in the loop. Like, I post on my story a lot of the process of how I make things, and you know, I fly out to LA probably like 2-3 times a month because you know I make all my clothes out in Los Angeles.
That's what's
Uncommon,
up.
Los
Uncommon. Hey, while we're speaking about Uncommon though, you know we heading into Q4. What you got rolling out for us, and what are you doing to maximize your fullest capabilities of this, you know, time?
Yeah.
Year?
Like I said at the moment, like you gotta plan ahead.
Right.
So
He's already there.
I mean,
I'm
I have like a lot of stuff that's in the process of being like these jeans. You know, I have
Those
are
Those are tough, bro.
appreciate it. I think these jeans gonna be a hit.
They're
for
gonna
sure.
be a
They gonna be a hit.
hit.
Not
They're
think,
different.
bro.
They're- you don't really see like cargo denim, you know, cargo jeans too much with the fit with the boot cut. Yeah, they're a little different, but yeah.
If somebody
like-
wants to
Zoom
go cop
in.
them, if they want to go cop them, where do they find them at?
Website uncommonla.com.
You heard the man,
Sorry,
people.
you
Go
You
get
heard
that.
the man.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. So are you gonna run Black Friday deals on it?
Nah.
Can't
He
do
said
that.
It's that premium.
Can't do
That
that.
It's
premium.
maximize time.
But we're talking about deals. It's crazy you just said that. I actually have a crazy sale starting tomorrow.
Ooh.
Friday,
job.
9
Little
a.m.
plug.
But this won't air. Okay.
How long is the sale though?
The sale will. You know what? I'm
Give 'em
gonna
the
make,
juice.
make it
Give 'em the
last.
juice.
Make it till Tuesday.
I'm gonna
make
make
it
it
till Tuesday.
until Tuesday because this comes out Tuesday.
Is
and
there
I
a
wanna
discount
get-
Let's
code?
go.
There's no code. The whole site is just already. It's up to.
Y'all better go cop that, man.
It's up to
Y'all
60% off.
Got to.
Up to 60.
Up to 60.
Not the 60.
Not the 60.
I'm
Hey,
shopping.
that's all I
I know where I'm
Hey,
shopping.
if y'all are watching this at home
Hey.
and y'all cop some of his stuff, I want you to put it in the comment section.
Yeah,
Shout him
let us
out,
know
bro.
what
Shout him
y'all- let us
out.
know what
Uncommon,
y'all-
man.
With the
Absolutely.
picture. With the
Absolutely.
I
picture.
appreciate the
So
love.
tell us
for
like
sure.
like some of the big things that are being released that's like at that 60%, like, and not even 60%, just on sale. Like, what are some big things that people can look forward to?
So it's the entire like first collection I dropped in February.
Okay.
It's not the whole thing because some of it sold out. A lot of sizes are already gone, but it's kind of like what I have left is on sale.
Is it hoodies
They
or
moving.
shirts?
Oh,
or
it's
just
hoodies,
everything? Yeah.
t-shirts, trucker hats.
I'm copping.
also-
I'm
So-
definitely
I'm
copping.
copping.
Bro,
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
you know Cowboy likes to trucker
Not the
hats, bro.
60%, boy.
Not the 6. Oh.
Hey,
Don't
you
tip me
going
with a good
crazy.
You
time.
can't beat that.
No,
And I'm also relaunching these hats.
Those are hard, bro.
I did these trucker hats. I launched them maybe like 3 weeks ago. They sold out. They did really well. Everybody's like, "Yo, I didn't get it." So I'm relaunching them as well. So that'll be on the site
that's
tomorrow
hard.
as well.
That's
Yeah.
That colorway go hard. I ain't gonna get
Appreciate
It do, it
So
do.
it's a tan and green one.
Dude, that's the
That's
tough
Wait,
one.
that's
the
green- that's
one.
green right there?
Nah, this is black. But the,
I'm colorblind.
there's one that's like tan
Green.
and green. Oh, yeah,
I thought that was
crazy.
green. Bro, how am I supposed to know? Every color be like max and everything. But man, just like Quincy went ahead and built his online brand, like that's definitely what we specialize in as Supreme Ecom. That's definitely what we go ahead and maximize with everything that we put our time in. So we have a bunch of students that we go ahead and help build online brands, help maximize their investments. We get on calls with them every
sir.
week. 2 to 4 calls, live screen share, 24/7 customer service.
24/7.
Bro, and we be really going crazy. Who did we just post last week?
Who?
Bro.
Landon? You talking
Landon,
about Landon? How much you
Landon.
do? How much you do in a week?
13,000 in 4 days.
4
Off of
days.
his first store.
That's
off
crazy.
of the first product
Crazy.
he's
That's
tested.
That's crazy.
Off of the first product he's
Damn.
tested.
Would you say that's a Supreme Ecom way?
Oh, it's definitely a
Oh.
Supreme Ecom
That's
way.
the way.
It's
It's the only way.
Let's
It's
go.
the
Let's
only
go.
way. It's the only way, bro.
I think we got a little.
Hashtag.
We got a little winner, don't we?
We
Don't
do
we have a
got a
little
winner.
winner?
Hey, we tell you guys we're giving a free consulting call every single
Free,
week.
man.
Like, dude, who is it this week?
Should we do it?
We should do
Drop
Bro.
it, man. Let them know.
We got Mr. Isaiah Sullivan.
Mr. Isaiah Sullivan.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah,
Hey, if
congrats,
you watch
congrats.
this, I want you to DM us on Instagram. DM any one of us, or you can DM the Wi-Fi Talks account. Get him the hookup.
Let us know, man. We're
Congrats,
ready to
my
take
brother.
action, bro. We're ready to take action.
Taking action.
Man, Quincy, bro, I appreciate you pulling up.
For real, bro.
That's
Man,
showing
bro.
mad
I
love.
appreciate
I
it,
ain't
bro.
gonna lie. I really appreciate y'all having me.
No,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
bro.
Yes,
Like,
sir.
this shit went crazy. Man, the fact of just hearing, like, you're in one whole ass field over here with football and you're doing a whole other thing over here
Yeah.
just shows that, like, man, if you work a 9 to 5 or you have 2 kids or anything like that, you can maximize your time by anything you believe yourself into, right?
Absolutely.
Because there's no way you could be able to balance both if they didn't both mean something to you, right?
Nah, for
Right.
sure.
Like, that's so, like, one of the biggest takeaways I think I got was the fact that, like, you put your time into something that meant the most to you in 2 different fields and still manifest it.
You're going to see some stuff come out of it.
Yeah. So what, like, if y'all all 3 had to take away like something that you got from this, what would it be?
Miss Callie Alley, what do you got?
So something that really stuck with me when you were talking was you said it took you about 2 to 3 months to build your website by yourself. That is insane to me. It took me about 2 to 3 days with lots of help from these guys when I built my first store, and I was like, this is never going to end. Like, I don't know when it's going to end. Like, I can't get it right. So seeing you have that grind and consistency, like, that's insane. People don't realize how hard it is to build a store, especially really from scratch, from nothing, not knowing anything.
Absolutely.
So hearing you, you know, show how much grind that you had with that, that's crazy.
And in the description below, they can see uncommonclothing.com and be like, okay, this shit's hard.
Yeah. Go check that out, bro.
They gonna shop. They gonna shop.
Hey, tap in. We gotta.
Let's go.
So my biggest takeaway is just being passionate about something that you truly love, and like when you're really passionate, it just gets like much easier than what it really is, because it means so much to you. So it doesn't even matter how many hours you're putting, how many days you're putting in. Like you working Sunday to Monday when you're really passionate about it, though.
I like
it.
That.
Doesn't feel like a job.
It doesn't feel like
fun.
a job.
I'll tell you. So like when you were talking about the website, right? You're going back to the website, and you said this multiple times where you wanted to do something and you went and you seeked it out. And there's a quote, and it says that from the top to the bottom, you're not separated by money. You're separated by information, right? And that's what you did. You went and you put that action out, just like you were talking about. Not just talking it, you're doing it, right? You put that action out there, and then that gets rewarded back to you, bro. And so for me, it was that being a continuous learner, like always looking forward, always trying to learn. You talk about that daily too. Both of you guys talk about that. So I think that was cool, bro. I appreciate you sharing that.
Yeah, and you said it's easy to fail, but it's hard to succeed, and that shit is like,
hey, that
shit's crazy.
Hey, that's a bar right there.
That's a bar. That's hard, man. Hey, well, man, I really appreciate you, man. We got new content every single Monday. We've never missed a week, man. This is Wi-Fi Talks with Quincy at Uncommon Clothing. Man, we out, bro. We out, bro.
Deuces.